last video I posted, we worked a lot on abduction. That's AB. This exercise right here is lying hip adduction. AD, like a plus sign, like adding. Anyways, you're going to grab your top leg. So you're going to lay on your side, grab your top leg, pull it in towards you, and you're going to lift the bottom leg up. So there we go, pulling that leg in and just slightly lifting up. I just call this child pose rotation. So butt's touching my heels and I'm rotating, hands behind my head. I'm going to do 5 rotations to each side, and then I'm going to switch here in a second and do the other side. This is a mobility exercise right here. This next exercise is called a scorpion. You're going to lay in a T shape or cross shape with your arms out to the side, legs straight, and then you're going to rotate opposite leg. You're going to reach your heel or toe up to your hand. When you're reaching your foot, you want to try to keep that hand planted on the ground, and you want to reach higher and higher each time. Here we are back in that tabletop position. We did our bird dogs, hip fire hydrants, and straight leg donkey kicks out of this. So this is a straight leg fire hydrant. All right, this one's harder than the other one for sure. So leg is going to be straight out to the side. You want to lock out those elbows and try not to lean to the opposite side. Go into a regular side plank. Remember, hand on your hip, or you can go hand up. You just don't want that shoulder coming forward. You want to pull that shoulder back, feet stacked. I see this a lot, but let's try to do it like this. You're going to touch with your hip and up. Now like this, up, up, up. And if you want to modify this, knees bent, nothing changes. Tap, up, tap, up. Next exercise is a Renegade Row to fly. Into a regular push-up, we want our feet to be wider than we would normally have on this. So push-up, row, fly, row, fly. And we're doing our best not to twist and turn here, okay? If you need to modify this, oh, that was 1 rep, by the way. If you need to modify this, you can do that a couple ways. You can go push-up, and then pop up again, feet wide, and you can row, fly, or you can go down on your knees, stay on your knees. Again, you might want to widen out your base, row, fly, row, fly. Not least, we've got our side plank, fly. These planks are gonna be the death of me. Okay, side plank. All right, so this is what I had. Filled up a empty thing of milk that I found in the kitchen with water to give it some weight. Oops. If you have weights, you can use weights. Start light on this one. I'm trying to think. I mean, just use household items. Something that's got a handle though. All right, so we're in a side plank. Okay, we're rowing up, keeping that nice and close to the body. All right. Okay, so I'll modify this one. Knees bent, pop up. Boom. Just like that. This next exercise is called a Hindu push-up. This is not one that we've done in speed school, so just keep that in mind. And I'm going to start off with the modified version because I think everyone needs to start out with that this version. That's kind of to learn the rhythm of it. This is a shoulder exercise. All right, so we're here on our knees, modified, like a modified push-up. We're gonna push our butt back. All right, we're going down like this, not down like that. Again, working these shoulders. We're gonna go really close. We're gonna come around and push up into, this is called Cobra, but again, I'm not a yoga master, so I could be wrong. Okay, now we're gonna reverse it. Boom. All right, doing it again, going down, coming up, and reverse. All right, I would definitely suggest practicing this one and making sure you have it before you pop up and do the regular version. And do a regular push-up. Okay, downward dog, going down, cobra, reverse, down, cobra, reverse. Whew. Feet shoulder width apart, chest out, back straight. All right, I don't want you guys here. We need to be bent over, chest facing the ground. Okay, palms touch, rotate, arm comes up. Rotate, arm comes up. If you need to, you can touch this hand on the ground. All right, but try to get better at not touching the hand on the ground if you can. All right, there's that one. And then next one, same exact position, but now we're gonna take our pinkies, we're gonna touch our pinkies. Okay, thumbs pointed up, slight pause at the top. You're gonna wanna rotate out and point your knuckles up to the sky, but again, fight that and point those thumbs out. Pinkies touch, thumbs out. I don't care if you're the strongest person in the world, this is a mobility exercise, so no weights, thumbs out, all right? So we're getting into the quads. We didn't do any quads in that other workout, so now we are. I'm just gonna call this lunge to knee drive. All I found was a little, it's like a little step right in front of the door. You guys can use a stair, you can use a stool step in your kitchen, you can use a curb. The modification to this would actually be just to do this on the ground. So if you do need a modification, do it on the ground. But all my athletes, you guys need a stool. You guys need to be elevated, okay? So here's how we're doing this. I'm gonna start no weight, lunge. As I come up, knee drive. You can incorporate the arms, but if it's your first time doing it and you're really unsure, don't incorporate the arms, don't worry about it, but you want opposite knee, opposite arm. All right, we're going back down, boom, up. I do the wrong thing all the time. Okay, oh, and you want your toe pointed up on that as well. So try to be mindful of those things. Next variation, we're gonna add a weight. Boom. All right. Good, slight hold on those exercises. These are called step-ups. I'm gonna do this on a chair. I would suggest if you are gonna do it on a chair, just make sure it's a stable chair. Put it up against the wall, or hold it. If you're a kid and you're a parent doing this with your kid, hold the chair. All right, so we're here, we're stepping up, back down. You can put that opposite leg on once this leg's all the way extended. What I don't want to see is you get to here and then stick that other leg on, and then you're finishing now with two legs instead of the one. This leg needs to be straight, then you can put this leg on. We want to take a big step back with this leg so that our knee's not crossing over. And we don't want to see any knee caving here, all right? We want pressure on that outside of that knee as we're coming up, pressure on the outside of that knee as we're coming down. You can throw a knee drive here, okay, if you want, but it's not a requirement for this exercise. The lunge, it was a requirement. So we can go here, point that toe up, back down. I'm gonna add some weight, okay, boom, back down. This one, we can go 2 arms here, 2 weights. If you've been hoarding milk, hold the milks, fill something up. Okay, we are on to one of my all-time favorite exercises. Still doing quads right now. All right, single leg box squat is what we call it in speed school, but this is gonna be a single leg chair squat. I'm gonna elevate one of my legs. I'm gonna hinge backwards, all right? My knee's not going first, my butt's going back first. Nice, slow touch. Okay, I'm gonna use my arms, standing up. I'm gonna demonstrate with that right leg, nice. I should actually be going slower on the way down. Standing up. What you don't wanna see here is getting here and then they just kind of drop. All right, so if you're training yourself, be mindful. If you're watching your kids do this, show them my video or yell at them, say Jesse says not to do that, all right? So we're pushing back, nice, slow. Now on the way up, we can be nice and fast with that. If you find this is too hard for yourself or for the kids to do, raise the chair. So there's a cushion. This just raised it for me by itself. Add another cushion, add a book. If it's really, really easy for them, take something away. So I don't know how to take this away, but this is definitely gonna make it harder for me without this. All right. Boom. Boom. Another way to make them harder, we're gonna add a weight. I prefer we hold this up here and not down here because we can move and cheat and do all sorts of stuff. So hold that weight up, okay, get back, boom, standing up. All right, let's do the other leg. Standing up. I just realized that last video you couldn't see my feet at all, so I'm just going to show you real quick what your kids and what your guys' feet need to be doing when you're doing this. So foot needs to be slightly elevated. I prefer you don't cross. If your balance is really bad, you can cross, but watch that foot come down to help as you stand up. The other thing I see the kids doing, they think I don't see it, but I do, and I yell at them for it. They do this, and they've got that foot touching the heel, and then they're pushing off, and they're using it as they go down. So I'd rather you raise the box up, raise the chair up, do it the right way, okay? Keep this foot away. Sometimes I'll see them do this, that, preferably here, but sometimes they need to put this foot out there so they're not tempted to use it to help, okay? So again, the whole time this foot, the right foot never touches when I'm doing the left leg. When I'm doing my right leg, that left foot never touches. Okay, for our calf raise, single leg calf raise, the most important thing here, they keep their legs straight and they go slow down, 3 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, touch. They can do these barefoot too, by the way. Up, 1, 2, 3, touch. And we don't want them bending because that's just a quad extension, all right? We want to be nice and straight here. Up, 1, 2, 3, down. They can add a weight, but it's still up fast. 1, 2, 3 to 5 seconds down. So this next one, I'm gonna incorporate some jumping. We're gonna do the broad jump. Most of the kids know how to do these. We're jumping for distance, not for height. So we're here, boom, boom, boom. Have not done those before, have them do them one at a time. Reset their feet, okay, get their arms into it. If they have done them before, you can ask them, they'll know. Do 5 in a row, right in a row. I'm gonna demonstrate that one more time from this view so you guys can see. So they wanna start with their arms up, bend, throw their arms back, and then throw them forward as they jump. All right, so here we go. Hopefully you guys can see me. All right. Okay, this next jump, I'm gonna do holding on to this. These are assisted jumps. They're actually kind of fun. At home, you just wanna find something you can grab onto. And I'm gonna try to hit my head on this. Obviously, I'm not actually gonna be able to. Ugh, it's kind of gross up there. That's it. Right in a row though, rapid fire, okay? Here is sprint variation 1. You are going to lean and fall into your sprint. And lean, we're gonna try to fall as far as we can. We wanna do this with both legs. So here. Sprint variation number 2. Start on the ground for this one. You can set a timer, or you can have someone say go for you. Depends if you have a partner. Okay, I'm just gonna count down to 3 in my head. Make sure with both of those that you're leading with each foot. Don't always fall and step out first with the left or the right. Make sure you're alternating. Same thing on that one. I practiced stepping, like when I first pushed up, stepping first with the left. Next time, aka right now, I'm gonna practice stepping first with the right. Final sprint variation. We're gonna start in a lunge. I'm gonna start with my right foot forward. Okay, right arm back. I'm gonna go about 80% here. Boom. Okay, that was more like 50%. All right,